Ethan had always taken the last train home. It was quiet, mostly empty, and gave him time to think. The dull hum of the tracks beneath him, the occasional flickering of fluorescent lights, the rhythmic swaying of the carriage. It was comforting, in a way, until one night, when everything changed. That night, Ethan found himself alone in the carriage save for a single passenger, a man in a dark suit sitting at the far end of the train. Something about him felt wrong. His posture was rigid, his head tilted slightly forward, as if he were staring at something unseen. His hands rested unnaturally still on his lap. He didn't move, didn't blink, just sat there, unmoving like a mannequin. Ethan shifted uncomfortably and looked away. Maybe the guy was asleep with his eyes open. Maybe he was just some weirdo. But the air felt heavier, the temperature of the carriage dropping. The train pulled into a station. The doors slid open with a mechanical hiss. But no one got on. No one got off. Ethan glanced at the man. He hadn't moved, hadn't even flinched. The doors slid shut and the train rumbled forward. Ethan tried to distract himself scrolling through his phone. But when he glanced up at the train map, his stomach twisted. The next stop wasn't one he recognized. In fact, none of the stops were familiar. What the hell? His station was 3 stops away, but according to the map, it didn't exist. Neither did any of the others. Panic tightened in his chest. He turned to the man in the suit. "Hey, do you know where this train is going?" No response. The man just sat there, frozen. Ethan stood, moving a little closer. "Hey, buddy, you okay?" Nothing. Ethan swallowed hard and reached out. He barely tapped the man's shoulder when the stranger's head snapped toward him. His face was wrong. His mouth was stretched too wide, lips peeling back over jagged, yellowed teeth. His eyes were hollow, just black, empty sockets. And worst of all, his skin was moving. Ethan stumbled back, heart hammering. The train lurched violently, lights flickering, the air thick with something rancid. The man's mouth curled into a grotesque grin as his body twitched. Then the train slowed. The doors slid open, and people got on. Not normal people. They shuffled in, dozens of them. Their bodies were gaunt, limbs bent at unnatural angles, faces twisted in silent screams. Their eyes were missing, just gaping black voids. The smell of rotting flesh filled the air as they took their seats, their heads turning in eerie unison toward Ethan.